Hey guys, I'm Robert, welcome here. We are shooting this from SUI Summit in Denver, right after DEF CON, where we were activating the community, and I have a pleasure to have this session with Sasha. Sasha is a CTO at Hacken Proof. So Sasha, maybe you can do a quick intro about what do you do and who are you?
Sure. Hello everyone. Hello blockchain participants. I'm Alex, or Sashko, how Robert introduced me. I'm CTO at Hacken Proof. We do cybersecurity mostly, trying to secure blockchain world from bad players and trying to secure its sphere.
Yeah, I must say that Hacken. I've been hearing it for a while, and in a way, in a way that blockchain decentralized finance, the decentralized community, Hacken is decentralizing audits and buy bounties. Did I get it right?
Yeah, kinda. So yeah, we have two main directions in which we are working right now. It's a service direction where we're providing security consulting in different areas, trying to help companies who are building something on chain, and trying to secure their products. And in the same time, we have a product direction where we're building different products which can secure blockchain as well. This one of them is a Hacken Proof. It's a bug bounty platform or Web3 security marketplace where we're connecting security researchers and companies, building like crowdsourced security platform, for everyone. It's open. And on-chain monitoring tools, and of course, a lot of them. So feel free to check our website. We're building a lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah, that sounds super cool. I mean, decentralizing the security engineering, bug bounties. I guess you must have a lot of work.
Yeah, definitely. We have 150 people in the team. So
oh my God.
We have a lot of work to do. We are 7 years on the market. Tried a lot as well. Not every project succeed, but I think that we are pretty good at it.
Are you hiring?
Of course, always. We check hacken.io/careers. We have probably few open positions there.
Okay, so guys, if you are good engineers, if you want to explore a new way how you can interact with new projects, make sure to get contact.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the show notes. Let's switch the gears and talk more about SUI, right? So, what brings you to SUI?
We always follow new projects on the market, and when SUI arose, it was like 100% no doubts that we should deep dive into that ecosystem as well. Since we saw the founding team ex Meta, so we were pretty sure that the project is promising and many builders will come in. And when we checked it out on the first time, it was like pretty sure that we should.
It's a promising platform.
Yeah, it's a promising platform. I like Move as a programming language really much because this is how the programming language for newcomers should look like. It's much easier to start with Move than the general Rust, for example, or even with the Solidity. It's much harder. I remember Solidity on the very beginning of its journey. It was pretty hard to start building on top of it. But Move is something where we can bring more Web2 devs into blockchain development, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, for me, the Solidity is kind of an easy start because
like JavaScript.
Yeah, exactly. Similar to JavaScript. And even, I started my first Solidity code, I think, in 2016. Wow. Yeah, so that was a while. Yeah, so debugging it was complete nightmare. No dogs,
nothing.
Oh, there were dogs, yes, but it's completely different story. Yeah, but now we're in 2025, so things are changing.
Yeah, definitely, and so that's why we should have new products as well. New developer tools as well. Yeah.
And you have a lot of experience already, right?
Yeah, to build something which is really needed, and because we know which problems we are trying to solve.
Exactly. Yeah, so we have already the history.
Yeah.
So you are in the market for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Team with over 100 security engineers. So you must have tons of experience.
Probably, I hope so.
It sounds like you have tons of experience. So, yeah, I mean, what is like the VMs that you like? Which VMs you like, have a heart to work with? If you can share a little bit.
So to be honest, we work with all of them. With all we're blockchains we work. We don't have our like favorites or something. We work with all of them because each project needs to be secure. So
Sure.
so this is our main point. In terms of blockchains for beginners or for more advanced, I would say that the easiest way to start currently probably still will be the Ethereum. Yeah, they still have most of developer docs and
Know-how.
yeah, a lot of documentation for beginners how to start. But I really like what we have right now. Like I really like Move definitely. The Move community is one of the best ones, especially Sui one. So there are a lot of people who are ready to support you on your early stages, and a lot of really experienced people working in that industry. So probably it will evolve really fastly. What to say about hard to build? It's hard to say. I don't know.
I mean,
each
in general-
blockchain has its own pros and cons. Yeah.
Oh, that's for sure, right? I mean, in general, it's like building, let's call it a dApps and smart contract is not so easy yet because we are deploying it in an untrusted environment
Sure.
where everyone can attack.
Yeah.
Yes, ideally, like blockchain should be this permissionless system that everyone should use, interact with. So it's totally different scope. So nothing is easy, right?
Yeah, that's why you should always use a private testnet for all your development stuff. Do not leak any private keys or something or sensitive informations, of course. Yeah, I think like it's really from Move docs. You can deploy the first smart contract like in three minutes or something.
Oh.
So it's really easy. Yeah, to start. Nothing easy in blockchain, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like, from a quick start to hero, it's always a journey. Yes. The worst thing is when you learn from mistakes.
Sure.
And yeah, it's better to not learn from mistake and money lost.
But this is the best experience when you losing your money. I hope that they will not be the big money for you, but the best experience you can get will be the experience where you're losing the money.
When it hurts you, right?
Yeah, when it hurts you, because you will
it's
remember
better if it hurts
forever.
you than your users, right? Because
Sure,
then you
sure, definitely. That's what I want to say. Yeah.
Cool. What was the like in your career, like if you can share like the biggest bug, one of the biggest exploits that you secured?
From public ones, I remember the biggest vulnerability which were discovered on Hacking Proof was the issue in near core, which led to Aurora breach vulnerability.
Oh, so you are the guys behind it. I heard about it.
So the possible impact from it.
They stopped the bridge.
They paused the breach because it was discovered at the Friday evening as usual.
So how it was? So that was a bug bounty. Someone like picked it up.
Yeah. It was a bug bounty. Somebody, I know who submitted it to Near Protocol. I was online because it was Friday evening. I'm always online at that time. So yeah, I read it and I was really impressed because assets under risk were on more than 42 millions.
Right.
Which
so
was
critical
security issue. I immediately messaged it to the Near team. Near team informed Aurora team, and breach was paused like in 2 hours. And fixed.
So it took like from the report you learned to pausing the bridge was 2 hours.
Yeah, around 2 hours. Yeah.
You have a good connection, so like.
Yeah, that's why we work with a lot of teams to build that connections because, proactive actions even during the Friday evening, especially because most of the exploits happening during Friday evening or during this
weekend when people are.
Yeah, because it's really hard to organize the proactive action between different parties inside of the team, especially who managing critical functionality. So I was really happy that we succeeded with pausing the bridge really fast. It was fixed like during the all Saturday and Sunday. Unfortunately, engineers were working on the fix, but the fix was delivered on Sunday. And
it was you or the Aurora team doing it?
Fixing the issue,
yes.
Our team and near team.
Okay.
So
and then I guess you verified.
Yeah, we helped them with organizing everything, but their development team fixed everything during the weekend, fixed it, and bridge was live again.
Oh wow!
Sunday evening, yeah.
So like contacting the core team or the Aurora team, how did you do it? Like did you call them?
To be honest, we don't do bug bounties on our own. It's always a legal agreement between the two parties, because we are the first line of their support during such incidents, and we want to ensure the companies that we are not going to do anything wrong with their security information. Yeah, that's why we sign the agreement. They know that if we are messaging, it's not just because we want to say hello. We're messaging.
So did you message or did you call? Because
we have different communication channels. If it's needed, we can call. We do it.
Because sometimes you can message people
during the night or something.
But
three different time zones.
Not everyone is like picking up the phone all the time, right?
Yeah.
So a call is already like in a pager.
Yeah, definitely. So
Cool. Can you share like the size of what are the rewards for the
the bug hunter got paid $1 million bounty for.
Oh my God, guys! If you are good, hear that. 1 million you can earn in one.
I had a call this
weekend.
He bought a house in the forest and living there right now.
Okay, cool.
He's really happy that he found it and got paid.
And you are hiring.
And we are hiring always.
That's good. All right, let's go next. I want to talk, so as you guys know, yes, we are focusing, Native team is focusing on Bitcoin, yes, bringing Bitcoin with this, kind of a one-click vision, yes, everywhere. So, what's your vision about Bitcoin? How do you think about Bitcoin?
If you will point me at least one person who don't like Bitcoin, we should punch him in his face. But of course I like the Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the first touch for me in crypto,
Right.
So Bitcoin is like a father for whole crypto. So there is no doubt. So I like Bitcoin really much. But I believe that you wanted to ask the question about Bitcoin DeFi or something,
Yes.
So.
And Bitcoin is the asset.
Yeah,
so
it's like
a financial asset.
Yeah, it's financial asset like transfer for transferring something. Assets. Yeah, but in terms of Bitcoin finance, there was there were several tries. To build something good in it, like ordinals, like runes,
BRC20s.
Yeah, BRC20s. And all of them sucks.
Of course. Do you know that all of them
are not fully decentralized and not on chain?
So the only thing is that it's on chain with this mechanism. No, like from BRC20s, ordinals, and runes. Like the only thing that is really recorded on chain is the minting or issuance.
Something was pointing to off-chain data.
And then all the operations is basically managed by indexer. So Bitcoin doesn't know actually about it. You cannot query Bitcoin, or you cannot really use Bitcoin to get any settlement. There is no checkpoint or something like that you can reason about. The only thing that is recorded on blockchain, is this inscription. So when you mint it, and then all the operations are off-chain. That's why we are focusing just on Bitcoin.
That's why it sucks. All of them sucks. And there were several tries to create layer 2s on Bitcoin.
We claim there is no layer 2 on Bitcoin.
Of course there are not all of them, but a lot of projects try to do like EVM on Bitcoin. It's nightmare as well. So unfortunately, we don't have really nice projects at that moment which can utilize native Bitcoin or something, or where we can really have decentralized finance on top of Bitcoin.
Absolutely.
So
that's
why I'm really interested in native right now.
We are, since you mentioned Bitcoin L2s, we really claim that. They will come with BGM, but this is like, for another story. By the way, how I always picture it, when you have this normal distribution, the meme, yes, with normies and high IQ, low IQ. Yeah, so there's high IQ that try to really make hard to create that BitVM and really use it for. This is optimistic, passive, and actually not fully permission as mechanism for verification, right? So you really want to try hard to do something that is actually not designed for efficient settlement. And why normies? Well, fuck it, let's use what works.
Yeah, let's just transfer Bitcoin as a Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to roots.
How would you summarize your vision of Bitcoin finance?
I really believe that in future we will have some solutions which will give us a possibility to use a Bitcoin as a collateral, to use to put it as collateral and use and borrow other assets, for example.
Right.
But it should be a native Bitcoin, because I don't want a Robert Bitcoin as we have on Ethereum, is just in some Bitcoin who is managing the bridge or something like that. I want to have the native Bitcoin which I can put as a collateral, borrow some other assets maybe on other chain, and use it on my own needs. Because as my sailor said, never sell your bitcoins. So I don't want to sell my bitcoins to use it for any other blockchain transactions or any other DeFi opportunities. That's in what I believe right now. Hope to see it.
Yeah,
really soon.
Just to mention about it, recently, you guys, if you don't, we were observing U.S. politics. Trump was bashing the previous administration. Saying, why did you sell Bitcoin? You will already go. We will make billions of it.
That's why we need some solutions, because of course it's a good idea to put all Bitcoins on a ledger and never touch them, but
we need dollars as well, right?
Yeah, for sure. We need to eat something. We need to pay a rent. So that's why we need something where we can we need to make our assets efficient all the time. They can't just stay. Because inflation. Okay, Bitcoin is not affected by inflation, but still, assets and funds should be efficient.
Right. So that's our mission, right? With Native, we have these two models. One is to program directly Bitcoin, Bitcoin wallets, Bitcoin transactions, without any bridging. Yes, that's the unique thing of first ever non-collusive MPC. But this is harder, yes, because it's a new model, new man. You will learn. Probably there will be bugs. I hope not. We want to reduce as much as possible, but new area for work. But other part, yes, is the what we call NBTC. So that's a synthetic token. In Sui, that will be represented by a coin. So then everyone can use it in a friendly way. But I agree with you. Yes, me myself, I would just prefer to use native Bitcoin on Bitcoin, and then don't move it, don't expose it to a risk. Well, we are going there. We will do it. Okay. Wrapping up, what do you think? What excites you about the future of Web3? What's next for Web3?
I heard a lot of rumors about AI, that AI is our future, but to be honest, I had several talks during East Denver and Sui Summit about it. And the funny thing is that we have a really big AI conference in Vegas next week.
Yes.
And there is zero talks about blockchain during that conference.
Are you going there?
No, because of that reason. But during East Denver, almost every talk was about AI. That's why I think that we are too early for AI on a blockchain. Let's try to solve problems which we have right now, and these problems are slow innovations, to be honest. We have a big problem of narratives on the market, and after all that scam which happened, to be honest, on Solana especially, we closed that industry for a huge
you mean the meme coins and all that shit?
Yeah, because many people lose their money. So
Yeah.
let's try to solve.
The norm is that they lose the money because
They will never come back, or will come back in really much future, like not early.
I 100% agree. With you.
So yeah,
That's why we need Bitcoin, right?
Definitely,
That's
because Bitcoin Maxi will always be there because they are sitting on
100%.
their bags like for last 10 years, even more. So yeah, I really want to see more friendly environment in crypto, to be honest, because currently we have a lot of this toxicity around different chains, like Solana trying to shame Ethereum Maxi are trying to shame everyone else, layer 2s eating all liquidity from layer 1, like a lot of problems which we need to solve. Let's try to solve it together.
I mean, those problems will be always there. It's like, you have two big cities in the same country competing. I don't know, even between in the same class, if you're in the college, you have part of the group that likes this song, the other part of this band.
Yeah.
There are always conflicts.
Sure, like I just want to believe in something good,
Well, I think the belief is there.
Yeah.
The belief, I mean, we are doing the right thing, but there will always be the maxis and wars between whatever is better.
So my vision of the future is, if we're talking about tech, I really want to see more adoption in blockchain, but for that we need to push innovations all together. That's why I said that we need to collaborate in a lot of that. And of course it seems like chain abstraction is coming. Like really the near protocol pushed that as a narrative, but many projects trying to research something in that. And I really like that idea because with such big amount of different chains, we can get an adoption to have because all these chains, they just fragment our liquidity.
Correct.
And chain abstraction is something which what can solve that problem, like having one wallet for all chains or something like that. So want to see more innovation.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I would like the ICA as well.
I would argue actually about the one wallet principle. Yes. In the same way that.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
It's a honeypot.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. But yeah, just the general idea is the one place from which we can operate connected chains, for example,
and it kind of solves the problem of this kind of ecosystem wars.
Yeah.
Because if you're a new user, nobody asks. And I would not ask a new user if this is the place if this is your home. Okay, make it your home. I want to give you Bitcoin.
Yeah,
right.
Let's focus on building amazing products. Yeah, not on the ecosystems, because of course it's like in web development. If I like Rust, I build backend on Rust.
Yeah,
if
sure.
I like Java. Yeah, or any other backend programming language, I will use them. But for end user, they will see just the product.
100% agree.
And they don't care on which technology it built, and that's what I want to see here as well.
Yeah, actually, this is a good comparison, yes, because engineering, I mean, like the junior engineers will always like, oh yes, this language is better. I will spend all my nights learning, this new exotic language that nobody will use, but it looks sexy. So I want to use it. It looks better, and I will argue about it.
Yeah.
And look how much energy is lost just because of that.
You're using the words
nothing, right?
For nothing.
Just build. Build what you like.
Yeah.
And use the ecosystem that looks good for you.
Yeah. Which fits you best.
Yeah. Then chain abstraction will solve other things.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. Yeah. So maybe to wrap up, again, we're at the SUI Summit. We are here. We like move. We think that this is a growing ecosystem. And tell us more about projects building, how they can benefit Hacken. Yes, what's the value proposition?
Okay, so if you are building on top of the SUI, we have a good news for you. Hacken Proof is a biggest bug bounty provider for move-based projects. We work with Sui and other move-based blockchains. I know you all know all names. So just feel free to message me in Twitter or any other. We are ready to publish your bug bounty fully for free if you are building on top of Sui. This is very important thing. If you're looking for any kind of security consulting, we are always ready to help. We have a bunch of experience in move security, in auditing, and feel free to reach out. Yeah.
How the people can reach out to you?
Twitter, Telegram. Telegram has the same handle as Twitter, so I'm sure that Robert will type.
Yeah, we will share it.
So yeah, you can find me there. And that's it. Just mention like Sui Summit promo code and everything going to be.
So you heard that, like free takeaways. If you want to buy your house during a weekend, they're hiring. If you want to build secure stuff, Move is a good place. Chain abstraction is coming from various cases, various fronts. And here we are delivering it for Bitcoin from Sui. And you heard that. There is a bunch of opportunities for Move, making it more secure. So if you want to use Bitcoin, if you want to program in Move, and if you want to have exposed to top security engineers, we can provide it all.
Yeah, this is an amazing industry, so we are really here for it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sashko.
Thank you for the invitation.
Cheers.
See you.